I got feedback from Colton.
What's up?
Got echo from you.
Still?
No. Oh, a little bit.
Yeah, I'm getting some echo. You got to turn on echo cancellation.
It says it can't be changed while recording. Hold on.
YouTube.com. My mic's picking up my keyboard too, dude. I need to put this mic so far away. My other mic, if I was too far away, it would cut me out.
There we go.
All right, let's double check, make sure. Welcome to our live show. We are live. Okay, good. My mic's picking up my keyboard too.
I should post the link.
I probably should too. I was trying to get back. I was perfectly on time, and then Jim Talker caught me in my Raptor. I'm like, oh, fuck. And he had some towing advice, so I actually heard him out, and I'm like, I need to fucking go to
Some towing advice?
Yeah, I'm going to tow a trailer with all my shit when I move.
Oh, I see.
And the Raptor has a really fucking soft suspension, so you have to be careful about the tongue weight.
Yep.
Plus, I gotta put 1,000 miles on it in the next 2 weeks too, so I really gotta just rip around town.
For why?
Break the engine in.
Oh, okay. I see. You bought it brand new?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, there's no 80. But I put down. I traded it in, put down 10, so it was 20. I don't have 2 months of rent to start with, so I'm gonna put down double payments on it, and I'll be down to like 50 within a couple months. Hold on it.
God damn, that's a lot.
Yeah,
I have like $6,000 on my car, but it is a RAV4, so.
I mean,
Hey,
I had
bro,
the
that's tight.
I had the Camaro paid off for 5 fucking years, so it's not like I, had a car payment for a long ass time. But
That's crazy.
whatever. I'm young. It's the one time I can afford it. Fuck it.
Yeah, no shit. Do it while you can.
What's the payment like right now?
It's like $1,000 a month.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I mean, my rent's only fucking $1,700.
That's fair, I guess.
I'm
paying
16.
I basically made that payment and my rent payment equal what I was gonna get in a mortgage that I couldn't fucking get approved. So I was like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do it that way. I'll get my house on wheels and my apartment instead of a fucking normal house.
Yeah, you can live in your truck. You can't drive your house. So.
Yeah.
No, it literally. I mean, I mean, see the 25s. Well, the 23s and all them, they don't lose value. They're still like 75 to 77.
Yeah.
So you might as well get fucking new. But the 25s, they added all like the self-driving and all that shit, and like the entertainment center folds out into a desk, and then there's a 12 volt. You can plug your fucking laptop in, work right there, turn it into a hotspot. So I can work wherever the fuck I want.
There you go. It's office space.
That's how I'm gonna try to write it off, because I'm using it to move the business office to the beach, and then I'm actually gonna work in it too. So
I record like half my videos in my car, so.
Yeah. I sent Jason an email outlining everything I'm gonna do in it. So
It's fuck, dude. I mean, I just bought. I have.
You're lecturing me. And you bought what, like 4 bikes and four bikes, a Tesla, and 2 houses this year. So you know.
That's a good point when you put it like that. I just feel like I'm still like a cheap bastard, in a weird way. So like when I see payments like that, I'm like, fuck, dude, like holy shit.
Garrett can tell you how much I was freaking out this morning. Fuck, I have more than enough liquid cash, but it's the fact that I have to move it from investment accounts back to my business account freaks me out.
I was talking Seth off the ledge earlier.
It freaks me out.
That's exactly why you have a savings in investments, right? Like that's literally the reason.
I literally told Garrett a week ago, like I've saved this all up in case things go south. I have a big 40 grand security blanket, but I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
But then it turns into 39 grand. You're like, I'm fucking broke. So
yeah, exactly. You're like, dude, fuck me.
And I will split my wrist before I take anything out of my stock market account. So
that's how I try to think about it too, for sure. I'm like, I'm not doing. That's like the last and final straw. If like that means the world's on fire if I pull anything out of that thing, dude.
Yeah. I'm also shit. Hold on, I'm trying to turn the volume down a little bit. It's super low in my headset.
So I just bought a Ducati Street Fighter, which is another ridiculously priced vehicle, but
there we go.
it's I don't know, dude. I just like riding motorcycles so much that I'm kind of like just collecting them. And I found a pretty good deal on one in Tennessee. So I had them ship it here and I just paid in cash for it because it was like a really good deal. I was like, fuck it, dude. Like, I don't even know what else I'm living for. You know, like I'm single. I live in this home alone. Like, I don't do anything else. Might as well fucking buy some crazy shit, you know, while I can.
That's where I was. I've never made a stupid purchase before. Like, I never like just dumped money in a fucking big. I mean, even my
Oh,
car.
I
was,
have. Fuck.
It was like 17.
Yeah.
Yeah. The resale value was pretty close to what I bought it for. So, because they stopped making them, so I was like, fuck it, I'll just go ahead and trade it in and get a new car.
Yeah. Fuck
What's
yeah,
up,
dude.
Nick? All right, so I did get a bunch of questions ahead of time.
Nice.
We
We can't get bitched at this time.
Yeah.
Do you have pictures of your Raptor, dude? You can share with us? We're talking about it, but I want to see it.
Yeah.
Do you think you can screen share? I don't know if you can screen share on here yet. I think you can.
Yeah, there's a button for it at the bottom.
Did I? Well, let me see if I actually posted it. I think I just posted one video.
My fucking nose is peeling, dude. That Lanatan 2 didn't save my nose.
Yeah, I see that.
I can send it
Fuck,
to
it's so
myself
annoying.
on Discord.
You can screen share down at the bottom.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have pictures on my PC.
You don't have Instagram on your PC?
Oh no, I have one picture. No, I didn't know if I actually posted on Instagram. I posted a video.
You sent it to me.
About-
You sent it to me with that fucking U-Haul next to it is what you did.
And that was that video had a voiceover that made it disappear on purpose. Actually, I'll just send it to you now, Garrett. That makes sense. I can pull up our chat. Yeah, 'cause I didn't want like you're like, oh, you want to take a picture in front of him? I'm like, no, it's fucking corny. Like, I don't want to do that. Like, I was trying to avoid being that douchebag that takes pictures of
Nah,
shit
do
in a
it.
new car.
Fuck it. Be proud of it, man.
Yeah. So I'll send it to Garrett. I'll screen share, and then we'll get into questions. Shares.
Oh, there's a post.
Yeah.
It's
we gotta
green.
go- Yeah, shelter green. It's that dark green. So I drove 2 hours to get that. Because they actually matched the price of another one. It's like the biggest Ford dealer in the nation. I didn't realize it was most units. So they were cool with it.
Yeah, it's pretty clean.
All right, there we go. Nothing bad in the background. Okay. Sure, that's screwed.
You know that
There
shifter
we go.
folds down, right?
Yeah, I fold that and the mirror's down every time I get in and out. And then this year has it kills that stupid auto start stop. Thankfully, I buttoned to kill that,
Yeah.
so I don't have to deal with that in traffic. But I like how it has the auto hold too. Like if you're stuck in traffic, you can take your foot off the brake and it just stays there. So when you're like bumper to bumper, you don't have to worry about that shit.
Brand new. It's my dream truck, dude.
I've always had on wheel. It's got a charging pad.
Hey.
That's like legit what I want.
Yeah, lamps off there. Turn it into a workstation. Don't look too hard. You might end up buying one. Make videos on the go, guys.
Yeah, fuck, dude. I can't afford that shit right now. God damn it.
And then, of course, I put the seats up. Got the dog. I have a doggy hammock coming in next week, but it was like fucking 2 weeks for some reason to get it. So I put the seats up. I'm like, don't get anything on the seats. He dug fucking holes at daycare. I didn't lock them, so I accelerated. They came back down.
Put the seats up and he knocked them down and now he's
Fucking
drilling
paw prints all over it within 2 hours of buying it.
Nice. Yeah, just get that
Seats
shit
up, man.
fucked.
Yeah, I went through and cleaned it immediately.
Just gets it fucked.
Yeah. No, it's got some fucking giddy up to it. I'm having trouble staying the speed limit, which is crazy because I had a sports car for fucking years, but like the pedal's so sensitive, you just fucking go.
No, those things
Yeah.
rip.
Especially when the turbos spool.
I haven't even pushed it over 4,000 RPMs yet. You're not supposed to the first 500 miles, so. Break in.
Fuck that. You gotta do a rough break in or die. I just sent you a picture of the
Fucking
bike
redline
I
that
bought.
motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what I do, dude. Whenever I buy a
I'm not
bike, they're
trying to-
like, you gotta break it in. I'm like, fuck that, dude. Let's
I'm
go.
not trying to avoid my warranties, but as soon as I'm past them, I'm getting a goose tune and cranking it up to 550 horsepower.
Yeah, fuck it. Too easy.
Don't
Should have got the Type R, bro. The fucking
the R.
700
I wanted the
horsepower
R.
one.
If I could get the R at MSRP, I would have got it. It's 113 MSRP, but
crazy.
they start 30K over, and then by the time you negotiate, you're at 150. I'm like, I could buy 2 fucking Raptors for the same price.
Yeah, it's crazy. And it's the same platform, just a different engine.
Well, it's got the 37 package on it. I drove a 37. I didn't like it on the road, honestly. It takes longer to accelerate. The wheels are 37 inches, so it kind of sways to you when you turn. Just doesn't
Yeah.
feel as good, but off-road, I guess, is better. The seats are firmer, too, for off-roading, so they're not as comfortable.
for all the off-roading that you could do in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get it fucking stuck in the water.
The only thing I might do is when I go home to New York at Christmas, might rip it in the snow or something. But it will make that drive a lot nicer because I used to fucking slide around like a motherfucker driving in the snow.
Man, I'm telling you, dude, a Tesla's, I know it's gay, but it's the way to go, bro. It's just
I
like
wanted
a
a Tesla
fucking...
first, but then I saw the 25, the Raptor, they added in all like the self-driving and all the shit that you kind of have. Now, it keeps dinging you to put your hands on the wheel, so my buddies told me a hack. You take a water bottle and stick it in that hole.
Yeah,
and
I
then
do
you
that
can
in my
just fucking leave it.
Toyota.
Yeah. On my Tesla, the camera looks at you to make sure your eyes are up while it's driving, so I just put a piece of fucking tape over it, and then I put a... You can buy these devices that like hack the ECU on eBay, and you plug them in, and it basically like when it asks you to nudge the steering wheel every like 20 seconds or something, and it just nudges it for you. So it's like you just sit there and fucking let that thing drive.
Yeah,
Cool.
you can do that on the Raptor too, but I know it voids your warranty because that's how you get in there and start like goose tuning and you can turn off a lot of stuff. You can make it be like a Lexus where when you hit the, I think when you lock it, it closes the mirrors and does everything for you. Like there's ways to set up programs on it. And tennis ball works too. Yeah, there you go, Nick.
Fucking hell.
All right, let me get these fucking questions out. Bullshit about bikes, trucks, performance vehicles.
Man,
Nick
I was
loves this. Nick runs a service department, so he can tell you all about this shit.
I was on a live today, and Steve was on there, and like for almost an hour we talked about motorcycles. Like me in the chat, we were just talking about fucking. I was like, what the hell are we talking? Like I was talking about some other shit related to
one, didn't he?
PEDs, and then yeah, he got a BMW. He got a fucking leader bike, bro.
He just had a kid and buys a fucking BMW. Bro.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, it's crazy. I'm like,
I'm sure
that's the
his wife was
midlife
happy.
crisis thing. Exactly. It's
All
like,
right.
dude, you're crazy.
So Brad Sutton PR says, "What's a good cruise for a 50-plus-year-old guy?"
A cruise?
Same cruise as everybody else.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
the highest you can go without skewing your blood work. Like, come on.
Yeah. I mean, I have clients who are 60 doing fucking like well, you know, in shows and shit. And they're going up to 700, 800 totally fine, like not even deteriorating their health in any capacity.
I think Paul was a good case study because he cranked the shit out of his gear that last show. Well, he's at 4 grams or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And then all of his heart scans and stuff came back perfect. And now he's doing Retta, so his fucking blood sugar and shit are better than it's ever been too.
Yeah. He's a great testament to that. Motherfucker was blasting some shit for real.
I'm
You
just
wear
getting
milligrams of one skill a
the,
day.
I'm starting to get the elevated heart rate from the Retta. So instead of like 60, I'm like 70 to 75 depending.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as you're under 100, the doctor's gonna be happy with you. But obviously,
Yeah, but doctors are fucking morons sometimes, you know. They'll tell you that 125 blood glucose is all right too, you know.
Yeah.
Like absolutely not.
yeah, they. I remember when I went for my blood pressure once, and it was. I think this was last year during that big bulk or whatever. But they didn't let me sit either, so it was like right away, like just walked in fucking a mile.
Yeah, I fucking hate that.
Yeah, and it ended up being like 140, and I tried to like fly by to tell him it's starting on. I'm like, oh no, it's not high enough where you need that yet. I'm like, all right.
But it definitely is there, you know.
Yeah.
They make you like fucking walk in there, immediately sit down and take it. And I already have like anxiety bullshit. So I have like a little bit of white coat syndrome. So they take it and it's high. And I'm like, can we wait like 3 or 4 minutes and then just take it on the other arm? It'll be way better. They're like, nope, we only use the first reading. I'm like, that's the worst one. Yeah. So.
That, and they use whatever cuff's attached right away. So if it's the baby cuff or
Yeah,
the huge one, it doesn't fucking matter. You just get one size fits all.
I'm like, no.
That's why I like my home cuff that's tapered and fits my arm perfectly, and I get
Yeah.
good readings all the time.
You gotta get the bariatric cuff.
Well, you might. I don't have it yet.
Yeah, no, I can't use the normal cuff. It's not big enough.
Yeah.
That's
I have
crazy.
small joints. I get away with a normal one.
I just fucking, at this point, I just stop at Walgreens.
Yeah. I understand.
Shove your arm in that fucking thing.
Yeah, dude. I'm just like, fuck it, bro.
Guys, you're down to what, like 210 now?
Yeah, 207 is of like the other morning. It's crazy.
You're also not on like a gram of gear, so your blood
Yeah.
pressure's probably just chilling.
It's super legit, but it's almost too low. I get lightheaded every single time I stand up, which is crazy to me.
Are you still on
And
Retta?
no, I stopped it. I actually stopped it. I'm getting great work. Like I noticed the pumps were significantly diminished on retatrutide, so now I feel fucking amazing. But my appetite's still like I'm like a little bitch. I hate eating. And then what's weird though is that like I eat good, you know, I train good, I do the right things, but I'm still hypotensive, like probably 75% of the fucking time. So it's like my body has kind of reached this new set point where it's got it's used to being like hypertensive or at least partially hypertensive, and now it's like always I don't know, it's like hypotensive or something. It's fucking annoying.
Yeah, when I was taking Retta and then we were using that little bit of, just trying to always drop my blood pressure, you know this.
Yeah.
I was getting it every morning. I'd get up, get super fucking dizzy, have to lay back down, and I was only at like 110 over 68 or so, but that was enough to make me super dizzy too.
Yeah,
Mine's
it's
always
fucking
rocking a
annoying.
little bit high. Like mine's either 119 over 70 or 135 over 70, depending on like when I take it. So just the
I think
average amount.
that's like I would honestly say though that that's normal because you're bigger, and as a bigger human, it's going to take more to disperse blood through your body. So like as long as you're, I think slightly elevated is quite normal for our demographic, but getting
Yeah.
like elevated is clearly not good.
Well, yeah, you don't want to see like 150s or 160s. Like no matter how big you are, that's not good. You know.
Correct.
And
Yeah.
granted, we kind of overcompensate. We want to be like fucking perfectionists with it. I mean, when
Yeah, I want to
PT,
see 115 over 70 every single fucking time. You know.
I can't
But
tell you how
then-
many people I came in that were 70, 80 years old. They're just walking around at 170 over 80,
Yeah.
90. I mean, they still live a good life, like lengthwise. It could have been a lot better, but
Yeah.
over time that will wear you out.
Well, even like when I go to the cardiologist, and I need to do my fucking organ scans, checkups, all that bullshit, because you can be healthy on gear, believe it or not, to all my fucking people in the comment sections.
Yeah.
But like I'll go in and I'll get a high reading because I don't do well in doctors' offices, and it'll be like fucking 142 over 85, and they're like, oh, okay, that's not bad. I'm like, what do you mean that's not bad? That's really bad.
Yeah.
But,
They compare it to the average person that walks in there.
It drops as soon as I leave. Well, I'm like, what do you mean by not that bad? They're like, well, you're not a stroke risk. I'm like, is that what it takes to be bad?
The
That's
craziest
insane.
I ever saw, amputee came in, and he just had a stroke 3 months beforehand. And he's one of those that's asymptomatic, so he has no fucking. He doesn't get a headache like me. If I get to 150, I got a pounding fucking headache.
I can feel it in
feel
my
like
face.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feel like fatigued. Like I know something's off. He came in at 220 over 120,
Fuck.
and I'm like,
me.
you go to the ER right now. He's like, I feel fine. I'm like,
No.
you just had a fucking stroke. You have your leg cut off. You're going to the fucking ER. We're not doing therapy today.
Yeah.
IO.
Jag just asked, in your opinion, what's a good start for EQ? Test levels 1299, E2 64, test 175 test. I would just take more tests, dog.
Yeah, for sure. That's kind of hectic.
As you're barely over fucking natural range there.
I wouldn't even add anything until you get test up over 500, to be completely honest.
His E2 is a little on the high end though. I would add an AI
Mm.
or
Yeah.
or DHT or something to knock it down if you respond like that.
I mean, with that much testosterone, you're going to be crushing your E2 with equipoise. So if
Yeah.
you really were if you were cautious, like use a DHT derivative as opposed to equipoise, and you'd probably be pretty squared away. But that your test is so low, man. Like that's insane. I don't know, like what
Raise
your
that up.
dosing regime is, or
Also,
know,
when did you get the
there's-
blood work done too?
yeah.
Since your last injection.
So for me, on a gram of test, and I aromatize pretty heavily, hence the gyno, which I already had before, but still. On a gram of test and 500 milligrams of EQ, my E2 was 5.9. So it can crush your fucking estrogen pretty hard.
That's why I consider EQ. Yeah. Yeah.
That's why in your cycle review you did, I'm like 300 milligrams is all I can do, or else I'd start getting the dried up rubber band joints.
Mhm.
And everybody's so different on EQ too. Like some people absolutely crushes the fuck out of it. Other people they don't have like
No
a
effect,
big
right.
response.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's-
me. Like I get zero anti-estrogenic effects, but I've had clients that literally go down to like 2 or 3 picograms per milliliter.
Yeah, when I was with Paul, I did EQ and Primo together. I think 400 combined against 400 tests, and I had undetectable
Yeah,
estrogen.
that's crazy.
I know my estrogen's getting low when my knees start feeling like dried up rubber bands. It's horrible.
See, I felt okay on that one, but Winnie made my elbows hurt like a motherfucker. The
Mhm.
1 week I ran it, I've only ran it for 1 week before. But Drew's asking, what are the benefits of growth?
Fucking
Colton,
everything.
take it away.
Yeah, numerous. I mean, you could talk about you could split it into categories. I think about it as it's a multifactorial compound, so you're looking at many different things that it can do. There's cognitive benefits, like it's going to help upregulate other brain-derived neurotrophic factors that are really awesome to produce like neurological enhancement to some capacity. It enhances skin quality, it enhances joint integrity, like via tendon and ligaments, in collagen synthesis. It improves like synovial fluid consistency, like how much synovial fluid your joint can actually have. It improves lean muscle mass distribution, lipolysis, like how much fat your body is liberating. And it improves obviously like nutrient partitioning quite a bit by activating IGF-1, right? Like basically an insulin-like hormone that is basically eliminating blood glucose. So it's fucking awesome, man. It's one of the best compounds you can take. I think I tell everybody, like, take this as your, before you get up to like, like where Garrett said, like once you get up to like 500 mgs, you should be looking at growth hormone as another additive and then add another anabolic, because growth hormone just raises your ceiling so high in so many different ways without the consequential side effects of having to deal with estrogen, DHT side effects, or any of this bullshit. You get a whole ton of upside with a limited amount of downside, which is great. I rarely ever have seen anyone with like insulin sensitivity issues on it. That's what is the biggest complaint that a lot of people say, oh, you better be careful. I've never seen anyone with like big problems.
I think the people getting that issue are dosing it in the morning, and it's like, just don't do that. If you dose it at night, you'll be totally fine.
That or they're eating like assholes too,
Yeah.
Like I think that's a big problem as well.
Don't eat a bag of candy while you're on growth hormone.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
some research that shows that your blood glucose is elevated when you first get up in the morning. Some people do it right in the morning when they first get up, and I think like the GA just throwing it off, but they never even tested it in the morning beforehand. So it's probably been that way the whole life.
If you only got the skin and sleep benefits from growth hormone, I'd still do it.
Yeah, same. Yeah, it's fucking massive. It makes you glow like that. There's like this primo growth hormone testosterone glow that's just amazing. It's like
And
the
you can add
perfect
the
combo.
GHKCU to it too if you really want to.
Yeah, yeah. You fucking go crazy if you want to.
Yeah, looking
great
at
shit.
orals or an AI. Well, I mean, orals wouldn't really affect it either. I just wouldn't use Anadrol or something like that if you're already highly estrogenic.
Yeah, I mean, just do Anavar. There's no reason to really go with any other oral if you're on 175 test and like presumably a beginner.
Nico MSCJ, do you agree with frequent test injections to keep steady levels and less sides?
Yes,
Correct. Yeah.
I've been daily. Yeah.
This guy's a chronic question asker. He asks me about the school all the time, but he won't fucking join it. Just go ahead and fucking join it if you want the information.
Join it.
My camera's blocking the next
How long does growth take to notice a difference? Also know a guy who was taking 4 IUs and it was messing with his joints. I would call into question the legitimacy of the growth that was messing with his joints, or maybe if it was a water retention issue. Like if I take too much, my carpal tunnel in my right hand that I broke. Hold on, can you see my scar? Whatever. Bunch of scar tissue in my right forearm. So when it swells up with the water retention, I get really bad nerve pain. So then I know I have to back it off. But how long does it take to notice a difference? Like what difference are you looking for? Like muscle building, sleep, better hair? Probably
It's
muscle,
usually,
right?
yeah, muscle takes some time. Like you're not going to see true gains in like actual lean tissue for a good month or two. You will see like inflamed sizes. Like you see the just dudes with like really round shoulders and fucking like super round muscle bellies in their chest, and like up here in their clavicles, it's like their chest just fills all the way up. That's like a growth hormone thing. You look like you're full 24/7. That's pretty immediate, but the long-term protracted benefits, that takes time. That's a genomic effect that's happening at the like DNA level that you have to kind of settle in for.
And what I notice, I always run the Chinese GH, so the mannitol, and it dries me out because I'm usually a fucking water bag. So if I do it and wake up in the morning, I look leaner, so I'm not retaining as much water. They piss it all out in the morning.
I typically tell people if they're going to do it, just make sure you can afford 3 months worth, so you can get a decent benefit out of it.
Yeah, exactly. Don't waste your money on a kit. Get like at least 2 or 3. Yeah, get 10. Fuck it, dude.
Take out a loan.
Yeah, take out a fucking loan, dude. You don't need a Ford Raptor. You need to be fucking gigantic.
Yeah, you spend your 80K on a fucking GH instead of a truck.
Yeah. Don't be like, invest in yourself, not the truck, bro. It's fucking.
Something I've noticed too. So I got a client. He did he did GH. He started having like skin sensitivity issues. He hasn't complained about it lately. He just started Retta last week, and now he's getting the same sensitivity issues with like his shirt rubbing on him. I don't know if he's allergic to backwater or what, because it seems like every time he does a peptide, he starts getting the sensitivity on his skin. Have you ever seen that?
I have a similar issue where whenever I inject peptides sub-Q, I get a lump. It doesn't matter whose backwater I use or whether it's something in like the actual powder itself. But if I go sub-Q, I get like a small lump there.
Yeah, it's not just the lump; it's like on his back and everything. He's like it's itchy.
He's
and
getting
like,
a
it irritates
rash.
his skin.
I've heard of that with Retta. I've never heard of that with growth though.
Yeah, I hadn't either. But because it's happening with each time he does a new peptide, I'm like, are you allergic to Maybe he's allergic to the alcohol in the backwater. I don't know.
Well, a lot of these compounds are immunoactive, so like growth hormone, there's a probable case to say that you should take time off of growth hormone because your immune system can start to react towards it as an alien body. Because essentially it is it's like proteins aligned in a series. It's a strain of amino acids, but viruses, other things, they're not too far different. Your immune system tends to react to these things. You can look up like GH immunoreaction or something like that. Like I'd have to find it, but
is it like a histamine response or?
Yeah, something like this. It stimulates T and B cell proliferation and immunoglobulin synthesis, and after some time, you can overproduce these functioning cells, and that can start to play a reverse role. So, similar to most things, it's good in the beginning, but too long can actually cause like autoimmunity, which ain't so great.
So, growth hormone gives you AIDS.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think that's the only thing you rub out, Nick.
That's rubbing it out.
Jack had a good one. Need to research GH and try that instead of EQ or Trent. Yeah, that'd be a smart idea.
Yeah, I would 100% try GH before Trent.
Yeah. For sure, dude. If you think Trent is going to get you your results, you'd be blown away at what GH could do. It's fucking crazy.
I had another question.
And you'll be able to sleep. It's like you get the opposite sleep effect. You can actually sleep really well instead of staying awake in your wet bed all night.
For real.
Max asked, when are you going to compete? I think that was towards me. And me, it's more about the business at this point. Colton talked me out of it, so you can blame him.
Yeah. I think we're all in the same boat.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, Colton kind of gave me the talk because I was like, I was thinking about doing it. He's like, if you just care about the business, like you don't have to compete necessarily. Like Steve, all these other like good coaches have never competed. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. I want to do it at some point, but I like every time I'm like, all right, I want to start doing it. Then I'm like, I find something else that I'd rather do.
Most successful coaches aren't bodybuilders themselves, like actively competing, because usually if a bodybuilder who's actively competing has a client, he's using them to fund his bodybuilding journey and not have a business. So it's a bit of a different dynamic.
And then what I noticed too is like when we cut down real hard there and I was getting like leaner and leaner and using the Helios and shit, the brain fog and everything was so bad. I felt like I was
That's what
just
I don't want.
Calls.
Like
Yeah,
I'm already fucking busy enough already, and then to add brain fog into that, no.
I'd get on calls with people and I'm like, dude, because I do cardio in the morning. I feel like I couldn't like hop on a call until like noon and be like lucid and be able to fucking talk.
Well, and the biggest problem was my attitude, man. I didn't even realize it. Like I would go back after I'd kind of gotten out of a prep and I'd go on to like sales calls recordings that I had, and I'd be like, holy shit, like I was just sounding flat, like dead, just fucking dead, and just like I was super irritated to be there. And I wasn't thinking that, but it's just how I came off. And I was like, that just doesn't work, dude. That's just not a good look for me.
No, and people when they buy a coach, they're buying your personality and you. So unless they like that callous ass personality, they're not gonna like it very much.
You better get your fucking
And then they get the thought too, like, oh, he's different off camera than he is in the post I see too. So you get that negative
I think a few of my clients have told me that I'm slightly different off camera because I'm a lot nicer to them.
That's what they're expecting you to be, an asshole.
Right. I get on them. I'm not afraid to get on them, especially if they're being fucking retards.
Same. Yeah.
I'm definitely very nice to them, and just people in general. Unlike in my content, I'm a shit talker. So.
Depends on who you're directing your content at too.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I have a lot of really like uplifting and helpful content, and then I have a lot of content where I'm calling people like gay and retarded. You know, so
I would love to see you and a Scientific Snitch get together and just have a little sit down on here.
if she'd unblock me,
I know.
she's in your comment sections talking all this shit about me and has me blocked. And I kept getting notifications from like my followers adding me and then like defending me. I'm like, so I've got just my own little army in there going after her, and I can't see any of it.
We're getting echo from you again, Colton.
It's all right.
Is that better now?
The only side effects from GH that would be unpleasant would be the water retention from taking too much. So if you ease into it, you'll be fine. Maybe the skin thing, like Seth was talking about, but that's got to be super rare. I've never heard of anybody having that in person, at least.
Yeah, but I messaged Snitch too because he follows me, and I was like, I'll just unblock and let's see what you guys can fucking wheel up. And she doesn't actually care either. She was just starting shit in the comments.
So when you sent me like her initial comment, I'm like, oh, okay, like this is just stirring the pot. Like there's no way that she's heated about me taking a fucking gram of test. Who cares?
She's fucking around.
I did get a lot of DMs about your cycle review on me, the one I submitted for you. People are like, well, yeah, they're like, fucking gram of test for that. I'm like, dude, what do you want from me? What do you want?
Well, it's funny. All these natty guys don't realize like you don't just take one cycle and blow up. Like I love it when the pros post their like 10-year transformations. Like, yeah, it took them 10 fucking years on year.
That's probably 50 cycles.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, or more. Because a lot of them, it's just like one big continuous cycle to the point where now they take 4 grams of test.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's the thing too, is like a lot of people don't even understand like what these people are actually taking, because it's a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And,
They're like, oh, I'm in a health phase and it's 1,500 milligrams of test.
yeah, I've seen that. I've seen like, oh, I'm in a health phase, I'm doing 750. I'm like, dude, holy shit, you know? It's like, that's crazy. It's real, and people are like, they see a gram, they're like, oh my god, but it's like that's actually pretty fucking standard, unfortunately. You know? It's like, that's just kind of what it is.
And I'm 240 at, I don't know, probably 12-13% body fat, so like I'm cutting really hard. You have to have enough gear in the system to maintain that shit. So like there's not enough food in the system to maintain it, you know, so something's got to be in there.
Yeah, exactly. And on top of that, the best case scenario is you build muscle whilst you're also cutting, and then that makes cutting inevitably easier, you know.
And I am,
Yeah.
Jag, no, it's not run year round.
not supposed to.
That would be silly, especially since I have no bodybuilding aspirations. I have business and becoming a father aspirations. So
Yeah.
That's why you ran a gram of test to suppress yourself.
yeah, because right now it's business, but you know when it's becoming a father, then you know maybe 150, 200.
Yeah.
I mean, we're ragging on Garrett right now, but I can't say anything because I'm on a cruise and I microdosed a little bit of Tren Ace and bought Zins for the first time to do my car negotiations. Because I would be on fucking point when I called these dealerships and be like, I'm not fucking around.
Dude,
give me the price I want.
It was so funny when you told me that you microdosed Tren for the negotiation, because I was just talking to another coach who's like, dude, I just started microdosing Tren for productivity. I'm like, dude, it's fucking, dude.
Colton's done it too.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
fuck
great,
it.
dude. You feel, it's crazy because your brain just starts working as like you are the alpha male. Like it just starts happening. You're like,
It's great
what
for
the fuck?
business, not so good for relationships.
No, terrible for relationships or being like a good person to people, but it's great for making shit happen.
Coincidentally, being a bad person to people is good for business.
Well, what I find it does, it takes out the emotions and like you just look at like objective, hard, like just the objective. This is what I need to do, and all the emotion gets taken out of it. Like you're not like, oh, I'm just losing money on ads. You're like, no, fuck this. I need to improve my ROAS.
Yeah,
you know? Like, it's all
exactly.
So it's useful in some context.
It drives more apathy for the world, which is great.
Yeah.
It's fucking an outstanding productivity hack.
It's probably something that Wes Watson rails a lot, considering he doesn't have any apathy.
Yeah,
Anyhow.
fucking hell.
I think that also might just be a little bit built in for him.
Yeah, a little bit of that fucking tism's touching him somewhere.
Has he been has he had his court date and all that yet? I haven't kept up with his shit.
I don't know. He's gone radio silent for a while now.
I mean, he's had me blocked forever, so I can't actually see any updates. So.
I'm sure he's trying to not get in more trouble at this point, just because of how, like, he lost that court battle because he didn't respond to the summons, and so he had to then just forfeit all the money, which is like It was it was like several $100,000. It was not cheap. And there's some other shit that happened too. I can't remember everything, but dude's fucking a lost cause.
Yeah, I saw he had some argument outside like a fucking car or something. John Bravo posted about.
Yeah.
John's on that King guy or whatever now, hardcore, so he hasn't been doing as many.
Yeah,
yeah.
I talked to John and I was like, dude, how do you find this fucking information? We were talking about it. He's like, he has like a network of lawyers that basically assist him in helping find this shit, and like they pull out public records that are public, but to get public records is actually pretty hard. You have to go through like a whole process. You have to file a request for the records and explain why you want them. They're not just like, oh, I'm going to Google this guy and see what I can find. It's like you have to actually like go into public files on the like websites and districts that they live in. And so he just goes to like these lawyers, hit him up, and they're like, hey man, I got some dirt on so and so or so and so, and he's like, oh dope, he starts talking about it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy, and the shit you can find on people's wild. I always tell people, like women especially, I'm like, just Google a guy's name before you date him. Just Google a guy's name. Like, just be careful. You never know what you'll see. There's a lot of shit out there.
There's that, and then one of the girls I used to talk to used to be on those "Are we dating the same guy?" pages where they just post all this fucking dirt about people.
Yeah.
That was all those shit too.
Those girls just like make shit up too.
Some of them,
That's
yeah.
criminalistic ass fucking. I hate that shit, dude.
Women are.
But I did that for
insane
like some of the
sometimes.
girls where I move in Myrtle Beach. I like looked up like, "Are we dating the same girl?" But the guys don't post any good shit. So
Yeah, I bet it's not the same.
Who's fucking my chick? Somebody's fucking my chick.
But then every guy's gonna respond like, "Yeah, I'm reeling her."
Every time. Be like,
Yeah, exactly.
be like, oh, that looks like last Tuesday to me. So.
Yeah. Fuck, last night I just saw her. What do you mean? You're going to be
It's like-
tripping out.
It's all the kids that used to say they banged your mom on Xbox now grown up.
Oh,
It's
100%.
like,
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
yeah. You're looking at one.
Yeah. That'd be so terroristic, bro. You get on there, ruin relationships real fast.
Yeah, I think I was 10 when I got a PS3, so that was me.
You were the
That's
fucking
dangerous.
that
Yeah.
was me.
Those MW2 lobbies were going hard at that point.
I learned a lot of new words in Call of Duty. A lot of new words.
That's what it is, dude. When you just get thrown into like the end game group chat and everyone's just screaming.
Oh god, yeah, it's everything. It's just fucking screaming.
It's
at
so
each other.
great. Oh,
I still
God.
remember because like when I was in high school, I always had to hide. I was playing. My mom like didn't let us like play much. But when I came home from college, I was playing Battlefield 3 pretty hard, and I would just let it fly. And my mom's like, "Where did you learn all this shit?" And I was like,
I learned it online.
My friends taught me.
Let me check the comment section real quick. See if anybody commented on the actual post. Any questions on there? Nope, just those few on the story. I guess if anybody else has questions, let them fucking fly.
Rip them off.
Would you guys ever go to Japan or Korea?
Yeah, 100%.
Which one? I'm assuming Korea.
Oh, hold on. Pause. I'll be right back.
North Korea or
Uh-oh.
South Korea?
I wish. If I could go to North Korea, I would. They just opened up a tourist like shoreline that I want to fuck around with. There it is, dude.
I vote Korea.
That's so sick. Oh fuck. Let's we should take a like it'd be so cool. I'm just telling you. If we took a group trip to Korea and like did some content out there, that shit would be fun.
I'm down.
Or Japan.
I'm down to be the fucking biggest person in a city.
Yeah, it feels so great. Everyone looks
Yeah.
at you and they're like, "Whoa!" It's like
Yeah.
the most awesome feeling ever.
Yeah, have
You're
you
like,
ever
this
seen a
is a
fucking
strange
white
beast.
dude with 19-inch arms? You
Yeah.
want to? Right.
Yeah. Sick. Yeah.
No,
They'll
I
fucking
mean,
love it.
I'd be down too, but obviously I have logistics to figure out as I'm moving. I need to find out someone.
Do you have a
my dog when I
passport?
take vacations, and I gotta get a passport. That was my next thing.
I
God.
definitely don't have a passport.
You guys are crazy. Get your passport. Oh my god.
Look,
No, I
traveling
have
to me
it,
is
so I
going,
have
like, to fucking
workspaces.
Tennessee. All right.
I have workspaces on Opera, and one of them is the passport thing. But I'm waiting until I move, get settled in, and all that before I even start doing something else.
You gotta get that. It'd be cool to do like a little like I don't know how we'd work it out, but I really want to do something where I have a cameraman where like we all have like somebody that's just like kind of shooting, even if it's just on an iPhone, just like following us around as we talk and shit and go do things. Because out there's like so much crazy shit you get into, just walking fucking around. You just be like, holy shit, and it'd just be fun to record that, dude. It'd be a great time. And the fucking, yeah, it's crazy out there. It's crazy.
I mean, we had somebody in South Korea that knew how to edit and all that, but they disappeared.
Yeah,
So.
disappeared when ghost. When fucking ghost, dude.
Completely ghost. Didn't even get her last payment from me.
No, ghost in the machine, bro. Just go on. It's crazy.
Maybe she went off the grid.
Oh, that's so funny. It's like, what the fuck? But in spite of that, what you always learn is you lose somebody, you find somebody better. Now we got Daryl, and Daryl, not a video editor, but man, for me, as far as VA goes, that dude is absolutely baller, dude. He fucking crushes it. I forget he even works for me sometimes.
Yeah.
He's just doing shit in the background. I'm like, oh fuck, that's right, you're doing things. You know, it's like, holy shit.
Yeah, I felt bad. I think it was yesterday. I really had to get the client transformation post out for Frank, and I was like, Daryl, can you please do? Because he's like, I'm feeling sick the last 3 days. Like, can I just take a nap real quick? I'm like, can you do one more thing? Just one thing. I feel bad asking, but I actually need this done today. The only time I need something done today is the day he's sick and has to like fucking call it quits. Like shit. But he knocked it out in like 30 minutes and went to bed. So.
I love that man. He's great.
Yeah, well,
He'll
see this when he does the clips.
He's doing my employee invoices right now. Kills it. Such a good guy.
Yeah, I should probably
saves
do
me hours.
invoices. Like with my setter and stuff, I just pay in crypto, so I don't do actual invoices. But I probably should.
It's a good way to go about it. I just hate paying for the fees, so that's the only reason I don't do it.
I just mark it on QuickBooks so my payroll people see it. But
Yeah.
I'm enjoying all that in Thailand right now. Oh, don't get Colton going on that.
Bad. We talked about Thailand. Steve like came in the chat and he was in the chat box just talking, and we were talking about Thailand. We're just everything, dude. We're talking about which streets to go to for women, where to go to for motors. Like it's hectic, dude. Fucking love Thailand. Best place in the world.
I feel like I'd have a panic attack in Thailand.
You would. You would.
Sure.
It would
Like
be
day one.
great.
Day
Yeah,
one.
you'd be freaking out, but it'd be crazy. You'd remember it like that shit was insane, dude. What the fuck happened? It's like somebody's grabbing your dick and you don't know if it's a man or a woman, and at the same time, like you're
What
getting
matters
pulled
the
into
most is if I like it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Well, then you can back up your Ladyboy account you follow too that everybody wants to point out every fucking day.
Look,
Instagram.
I follow some femboys. There's no doubt about it. Because they're always like, "Why do you follow femboys?" I'm like, "The fuck you think I follow them for?" It's not a fucking trick question.
Hold on. I need to see this, dude.
And they keep reposting the same thing like it's gonna get me fucking canceled. I'm like, you can't cancel me. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not sorry either. Like, I don't fucking care.
And what's funny, before Garrett started posting online or anything, the only interactions we ever had on the Discord was me making fun of his Ladyboy
Talking
stuff.
about fucking Ladyboys, dude.
I think I have an old video somewhere, one of my Select reviews talking about fucking Ladyboys in my Discord, and it was him. It was Garrett doing it.
Yeah, there it is.
Dude, that's
Pre blow up. They think I'm gonna fucking, just because I got like 35k followers now, that I'm gonna fucking switch up and like try and clean up my fucking following and stop liking the fucking posts that I like. Like, no, fuck you guys. I'm gonna do whatever I want.
And that's
That
what
is
people want.
insane.
They want somebody who's real, not somebody who's just a fucking fake, sterile cardboard cutout.
From gear to queer. No, I was on fucking femboys way longer than gear, bud.
That's crazy, bro.
It's calm chaos.
That's exactly. Everyone's chill about it, but like meanwhile, there's like a dead corpse on one side of the street, and then like hookers on the next side, and then also at the same time like police forces all over, and you're just like, all right, we're having fun here. It was a great time.
Didn't you say there's no traffic laws?
There's laws, but they're just not enforced. So it's like you can. It's fun, dude.
I can't.
No, it's so much fun.
I panic.
Sounds like New York
I panic
City.
on roads that are fucking monitored.
Bro,
I fucking hate people.
It's a different experience when you take control. If you need to get somewhere and you can drive on the sidewalk to get there,
You do it?
Changes the game. Yes, you drive on the sidewalk. You can drive without being pulled over in the opposing lane of traffic. Let's say you're on a fucking speedway and you got 2 lanes one side, 2 lanes one side, and it's backed up traffic. Your ass is taking the opposing lane of traffic to go, and no one's gonna say a word, dude. It's just normal business there. It's awesome. I love it.
I feel like you'd almost have to be on trend to go there for the first time.
Oh yeah, you would. I think 90% of people probably are.
Honestly, New York City taxis are kind of like that too. My brother's almost gotten hit before because they just fucking roll through red lights. They don't give a fuck.
No, they're getting paid.
Yeah,
They're getting paid.
They get paid by the fucking mile, not by the hour.
Yeah,
Gotta make that shit quick.
The more money they can make. So
Yeah, that's
that's one thing I noticed on my ride home yesterday was being so high up in the Raptor shit. People just get over. Like the Camaro people would just fucking block me and sit in the left lane, but I just fucking bully people now. Like this is kind of fun. Like I used to hate those fucking trucks that would high beam me. I'm like, now I can
high beam you right behind you.
It's nice. It's weird. If you drive a certain type of vehicle, people bully you. But if you drive a different type of vehicle, people respect you. It's super weird.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I take my like RSV4 out, which is a motorcycle, it's like a sports bike, so it's like more lean down and it has fairings and stuff. Like people always are like, "Oh, look at this asshole," and then they try to like go slow and shit. But if I take my other bikes out where I'm more upright, even though they're probably just as fast, people like move out of the way. Like, "Oh, I'll move in the right lane for him." It's like, dude, this is the weirdest shit ever.
It's like the BMW. If people see a BMW, they're gonna pull
Yes.
them in as fast as they
Yeah.
like, fuck
I
these guys.
hated having a BMW for that, bro. Everywhere I went.
I drive a
people
fucking
cut you
RAV4,
off
so
all
I
the
think
time.
people think that I'm just like a clueless mom.
Yeah.
Probably.
Right.
I mean, we're getting pretty close to Clueless Mom with the Femboy series, so you know, I mean,
We got to give this
Get
guy
there.
some space.
Is it a white RAV4?
It is.
oh man,
There you go.
It's always the white Jeep or white RAV4.
that's crazy. What the
Always-
fuck? Where is this Femboy account? I'm trying to find it, dude.
You're going through his following right now.
You're
Yeah.
trying to find on my following. I'll just send it to you
Yeah.
right now. The main one that they always talk about. Hold on.
He's just literally scrolling through 1,300 profiles.
I at least wanna I at least wanna rate it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I mean yeah, I got you.
If it's taking me this long to do it, just imagine how long the people who despite you have done this.
It was a
It's
big
crazy.
day for the unemployed when they found that.
Yeah, it was a big fucking day.
Granted, I mean, the same guy also literally sits there and makes accounts of all your family members and exes and shit, so he's obviously got no life.
Yeah, I mean my fucking hate account has hold on, let me check. 1,700 followers. Oh, it looks like he deleted some posts. I wonder what he deleted.
Wow. That's crazy. You have a whole account just for hate.
Yeah, it's called Shitty Influencers, but it's literally just about me.
Oh, I know that account, dude. That's crazy.
And then he always posts like my fucking like progress photos from like 2023 or
Yeah.
22. I'm just like, yeah, man, I was fat. That's kind of like why I started doing this.
What's great is when they post the they post the AI versions of you. I fucking love that shit, dude.
The AI, like the dancing AI videos.
Yeah, like the dancing one. That one cracked me up, bro.
I'm nowhere near Terre Haute in Indiana. You're at like the very bottom.
Let's see. My chat was loading.
250K followers, dude. That's crazy.
I mean, I stayed in Jeffersonville when I was up there last year. That's
Dude,
right.
Indiana's exciting, man. We have exciting stuff here.
I actually liked it there. It wasn't. Jeffersonville's weird. It's got like this really nice like lakefront part of it, like near the lake and everything, and then like everything behind it's just shit. It's.
Yeah, I mean that's any lake in Indiana. That's pretty much what you're looking at.
But they did say they're just got like some multi-million-dollar thing approved to like build up the area. And try
I
to
think
get
Colton's
more
having a
stuff.
transformative experience right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to I'm trying to decipher like is this person identify like because it looks like they identify as a male,
It's a dude.
but it's just a
he's a
really
gator.
okay. He goes to Thailand a lot, so that's a pretty dead giveaway.
Yeah, I mean the writing's on the wall.
Right.
Garrett's gonna be there at some point.
Yeah, he'll come visit.
I did just get my business Amex, so we can make it.
Hey, there you go.
You know,
Business expense. Pop that shit off.
just got it. I'll just take some videos. Boom.
So interesting. So, are you keen to anime too? Like, do you watch anime?
Oh yeah, I watch a shit ton of anime.
Okay, good. I do too. I just figured because he cosplays as basically every other anime.
characters, yeah.
Yeah.
I watched Attack on Titan start to finish. That's about it for me.
I mean, that's peak. So
Yeah.
if you don't like Attack on Titan, then you probably just won't like most animes. Because Attack
you're
on
gay.
Titan doesn't even have like a lot of like anime stuff in it.
Yeah.
No,
You
it's
know,
not like a
where-
weeb anime. It's
Yeah,
just-
I mean, where you've got like the fucking, you know, the cougar predator that's
Yeah.
into the fucking like 12-year-old main character, or you know, the sister that wants to fuck her little brother, like all the weird
Yeah.
anime shit that you kind of just like, you just gloss over it. You don't really, you know, pay
That's
much
what-
mind to that part.
Turned me off. Of,
There's
what was it? Demon Slayer. Yeah, Demon Slayer. The fucking Pikachu kid turned me off of that. I couldn't stand him anymore. I was
There's
Demons- yeah, I mean that show's super mid anyway.
there's crazy names for animes. Like, there's one called "I Want to Eat Your Pancreas." That's like a name of an anime. Yeah, it's like it's so crazy, dude. Some of them are great.
I'm gonna one up you there. There's an anime called My Little Sister Can't Be This Cute.
Yeah.
There's different kinds of animes.
That's so crazy. Yeah, I remember that. I saw that somewhere.
I thought it was satire the first time I heard it. I'm like, oh yeah, I
No.
mean that would make sense. Like they would totally do that. They did it.
No,
they
I
just don't allow that to be posted.
Japan's a different place, bro. It's
The
a
motherfuckers
different
are horny.
fucking place. Yeah, they're built different. Fucking weird.
I don't know if I never really looked if it was real, but they had like breeding visas. For
Yep,
people to
that's
come
real.
and, like actually.
No, that's real. I
have
checked it
children
out.
in Japan.
Yeah, they give you 12 months to have a child. You can't stay. So once the child's been inseminated in a woman, you still have to leave.
Oh,
So
the,
it's-
the horror.
Yeah.
You only allowed to have like one kid there too.
Yeah, so you have one kid with the woman, and then you still have to leave. So even if you have the child, the visa doesn't cover you. You just have to leave. It's wild, dude.
Rats.
But what's interesting about Japan is Americans can buy property there. So
Yeah, it's pretty cheap, too.
It's so cheap, bro. Look, I've looked into this because I really want to retire there. I've looked into this. It's like $80K for like a 5-bedroom house, like a fucking sick house, you know? Oh man, like you save up some dough and then you just go drop it over in Japan. It's amazing.
So me sending you that dojo house that one day just fueled that even worse.
Did
There
bro?
was some big
There's
ass
a lot
like
of
house that's
beachfront
like built like
property
a
out there, too.
dojo that was fucking crazy looking. I forgot
Yeah.
how much it was though. It wasn't even that much.
It's cheap, bro. They're also giving visas out right now to buy property. So in rural areas, they're extremely underpopulated because all the youth moved into inner cities like Tokyo, Osaka, Kyoto, because they need to work, and a lot of them work corporate jobs. So what they've done is they've now opened up visas for people of foreigners, mostly Americans, who want to move to the countrysides, which are beautiful and still well established, to buy housing, and you can live there for as long as you want, which is also crazy. They also give you money. They incentivize it by giving you money to pay for your house, which is crazy. They desperately need people to live there because their population, if you look at their population graph, it is like skyrocketing down. It's estimated in about 40 to 50 years, there's not going to be a sustainable population to work or fulfill the needs of the country anymore. So they're
keep fucking
trying to
jacking
fix
off
it.
to hentai.
Yeah, they
You
got
limit everybody to one kid. Like
I mean, that's why they killed that Shinzo Abe guy, because he was trying to fucking get everybody to actually like be in relationships and have children.
Yeah. They stopped the whole one kid thing now. They realized how big of a fuck up it was, because at a time there was like overpopulation. This is in China too. And then that overpopulation was tackled, but then they tackled it like too good, you know? It's like here in America, we had the baby boomer phase, and that baby boomer phase like blew up the population, but now it's been on a steady decline ever since. So it's interesting for sure. I'd still go live there, dude. Fucking, oh, dude, Japanese women. Oh my god, bro. Fuck. Oh my god. You walk downtown bro, you walk downtown Tokyo, right on that fucking strip, man. The shit you see is magnificent, magnificent. That's crazy.
All right, I'll
crazy.
go.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, if you want to go, let's go. Like, I got no problem, no quarrel with that. You say tomorrow, I'm there. I don't give a fuck. Food's great, gyms are good, the women are phenomenal, bro. Oh, you don't even need Tinder. You just need to walk outside. You're good.
Yeah, that's the one thing. I'm not into Asian girls as much, so I don't know if I'll be wild, but we'll see.
You will be.
It's kind of weird.
Go there.
It's kind of weird.
Kind of weird. Yeah.
It's a little weird.
It's weird
I've always
that you're not.
Yeah, it's weird that you're. That's the true fucking.
Maybe we just got to get a notch on the belt, and then it just goes downhill from there.
That's it, bro. All you need is a little magic, a little bit of the taste of the magic pea, bro, and you're stuck. It's in. It's crazy.
Go watch Bleach. Yo, there's this guy at my apartment complex. I don't think he lives here anymore, but he wrapped his whole fucking car in bleach shit. Just shit everywhere. That's the
There's a
reason
lot
why
of
I know
people
what
that do
bleach
that.
is.
Bleach is pretty
Yeah.
sick.
Wrapped.
That's a really good one.
Bleach
Black
is one of
guy,
the big three.
black guy with dreads, like skinny dude, like just ripping, and he got like his fucking like sound system put in and all that. He's just got bleach shit all over the place. On his
Yeah,
car.
That's so
black
sick.
guys love Bleach and
Yeah.
Naruto and DBZ.
And Naruto for sure.
My brother loved Naruto. I used to rip on him because he had Crunchyroll, and Naruto's all fucking filler. I watched like 3 episodes, like, what the fuck is
Yeah.
this?
It's not all filler. It's
And
just
then-
a lot of filler.
And then one Christmas, I had to like stay in his room too, because like when we all come home, there's not enough fucking rooms for each of us. And he was watching Attack on Titan, and that's what got me to start watching it. Like I just started watching right in the middle of it when they're having one of the big battle scenes and all that. I'm like, no, I want to go back and fucking watch this. So I went
Bro,
back
when
and watched it.
if you really want to get into some shit, there's so much good anime out there, bro. And if you can really be like introspective when you're watching some of this shit, like some of the like early '90s shit is a little bit hard to like Cowboy Bebop, for example.
Fantastic show.
Fucking fantastic. But if
That
you don't
and
have
Trigun.
yes, dude. If you don't have a good attention span though, you're gonna be like, what the fuck is this? Because there's no like crazy music
Yeah.
and quick cuts, and it's a story, and it's a beautiful fucking story, dude.
People always people will ask me, they're like, have you seen Neon Genesis Evangelion? I'm like, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, you think I should watch it? I'm like, what's your favorite anime? They're like, Demon Slayer. I'm like, no.
Yeah, you're gonna hate it.
You won't get through it at all. Like,
Yeah.
there's like one big fight, and it's the last part.
Yep. It's a lot of slow
It's
moving
very
shit.
slow, but it's very,
Yeah.
very good.
It's so fucked. It's so fucked, dude. It's
That was my problem with Demon
It
Slayer.
is
It was
extremely fucked.
like it was like after like the first season, like I got to like the train arc or whatever, and I'm like, there's nothing actually going on or actually developing this. Nothing's like moving forward. It was just fucking bullshit.
The writing in Demon Slayer is really lackluster. The show's carried by its animation because the animation's
Yeah.
really fucking good. But that just, I don't know, that just doesn't do enough for me to be super into it.
I felt like
yeah,
it was
the
kinda like-
animation's peak.
I felt like they just started coasting for that like whole season, and I'm like, okay, nothing's actually like happening. I know sometimes like they get behind like the writers of the actual like fucking,
Yeah, they'll get behind the
they
manga.
get behind, so they just put some fucking filler in to make up for it. But
That's half of Naruto.
yeah, but what happened with Attack on Titan though is it was kind of interesting because I saw like who the armored Titan and all that was. 'Cause I saw the big fight scene. Then going back to watch it because I already knew it was gonna happen. I picked up on all these little things I wouldn't have seen
Oh, yeah,
otherwise. I
yeah.
didn't go back.
I've watched Attack on Titan like 5 times now, and you pick up on something new every time.
Yeah. Because I mean,
There's
that honestly had one of the bigger twists like you've ever seen a show. Like, realize
Yeah,
the whole
no.
first like 2 seasons were just like the whole world was different.
Well, it's twist after twist after twist after twist. It's and like every single time you like don't see the twist coming, but after it comes, you're just like, how did I not see that coming?
Yeah,
what the fuck is it called?
I
I
do
can't
feel
remember.
like they dragged out the ending way too much though, because they kept saying, "Oh, this is the last
Dude,
episode,
you
the last
fucking-
season, the last season, the last season."
I was watching the shit as it was coming out. It took like
I was
fucking
too.
4 years to finish
I-
the last season. Like,
Yeah, because I mean, I started watching right as they were getting to like all those final ones. So for me, it
Yeah.
was like 2 years or so. But I was like, dude, why are they
And
fucking
then-
dragging this
and
out?
then the
They're
fucking
like,
9-month
we're gonna
hiatus.
break. Yeah, we're gonna break this up. And we're gonna break this episode up and this episode up,
Yeah.
and they do it like every 6 months. And
the
I'm like,
last episode was 5 episodes.
yeah.
Yeah.
there is this anime. I can't remember what it's called. First of all, there's another great one. Ghost in the Shell is fucking a phenomenal anime. That's old and also a little bit slower paced. But there's one, dude. I'm trying to find it. It's regardless of me trying to mention it. That's fucking. I'm gonna have to find this shit.
Is it Black Lagoon?
No, it's about this
ChatGPT
android.
time.
Yeah, it's about this android that's like also like the machines. It's similar to Evangelion, but it's the androids are they're machines, but they're like humans as well. Like they're partially human flesh, and it's just like this really crazy fucking gory ass. I love it, dude. I love like all that gory shit. Give me that fucking
Now, my old
nasty
roommate used
shit.
to watch like the old Full Metal Alchemist, and I heard that one was like a really, really good.
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is peak. As far as like anime, it's probably the most well-rounded anime. The
'Cause-
story's good,
yeah.
the characters are good, character development is good.
Because didn't they like remake it or something too? He liked the first version of it.
The
better than
original, I don't think I've
Yeah.
watched like the actual original. I've just watched Brotherhood.
He was watching both of them. I just kind of come in the living room in and out and watch them. It did seem interesting, but I was so lost. I was like, okay, I can't
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood's about the same length as Attack on Titan too. So if you like that, then that is not a lot for an anime. It's like 80
Oh.
episodes.
It's
Dude,
a lot. Because I would
there's,
just watch it for cardio. So
Yeah.
What is it called? It's about that kid inspector, like detective. Jesus, these are old, man. I'm having to. Conan. Do you guys remember Conan? You probably don't know. Like the Detective Conan anime. There's like over 800 fucking different renditions of that goddamn thing and episodes. It's ridiculous. There's like some of these animes go like deep, like fucking One Piece. Holy shit! There's more than I can keep up with in that motherfucker. It's ridiculous.
There's over 1,100 episodes now.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, if you start now, you're fucked, bro. You might as well just give up.
Well, apparently they're gonna come out with an abridged version once it ends. So I might
Yeah.
be. I would be more interested in that. I'm not gonna watch an 1,100 episode series. It's too far gone at this point.
cut out all the filler episodes. Give me the real shit.
There's not that many.
Really.
Yeah, out of 1,100 episodes, I think maybe 10% of them are filler.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
I don't have that kind of time.
there's Naruto's like half filler almost.
I mean, I'm happy to watch half a Yankee game 2-3 times a week, and that's about it.
Right.
It's on my TV. Then again, once I get settled in a new apartment, I'm not worried about living out of fucking boxes. That might help too. Because I packed everything up like way ahead of time, besides like the big things. So I'm just living out
Yeah.
of fucking boxes, and I have enough clothes to make it through the week, and I just recycle them over and over again right
Yep.
now. That's about it.
Yep.
Fire Force is one too, according to Nick.
Fire Force goes hard.
Yeah, that's good. So it's a little bit servicey, you know, like it's a little bit servicey, but I like it, like fan service.
You want to talk about fucking servicey? Everybody's obsessed with solo leveling.
Yeah.
The show goes hard, but it's
We're watching
literally
it for
one massive
21
piece of
years.
fan service. Like it's just aura farming, and it's great. I love it. But people are like, "This is peak. This is better than any show." I'm like, "No, dude, it's just cool."
It's just really cool fighting. But like
Yeah,
basically the premise is that he cannot be beaten. Congratulations. Like
So it's basically
You-
God of War, an anime version.
yeah.
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
like-
so it's like, but he basically gets fucking isekai'd, if we can be honest, and he gets this like power up where instead of actually fighting, it's like a video game for him, so he can like level up like it's a video game, and he just like makes himself super OP, and then just like aura farms on all the bosses that they go to fight.
Yeah. Same thing with One Punch Man. It's like
Yeah.
the same concept, yeah.
So
Yeah, that's
it-
that's the type shit. Like 21 years
21
worth of an
years.
anime. Yeah.
it's fucking
If I started watching that when I was a kid, I still would not be done with it. That's how fucking insane it is.
That's like 3/4 of my life.
Yeah.
What are my top 5 vegetables? That's crazy.
Oof.
Fuck.
Broccoli, carrots. I don't know. Peas.
I got
I gotta put corn in there. I'm from Indiana.
yeah, corn. Corn's good, dude. When you mix corn and peas together, that shit's
That's
slap.
fire. Yeah, I mean,
Okay, Todd.
everybody fucks with,
Okay,
the
Todd.
carrots, corn, and peas mix,
Mm.
you know.
That's so good.
But
You can't go
broccoli's
wrong with that.
peak.
I like kimchi, so like I eat fucking kimchi every goddamn meal almost. I put that shit on the side. But
Put
that's just
cauliflower in
cabbage.
there. Cauliflower is so versatile. It just tastes like
Yeah.
whatever you cook it in.
You know what I used to eat a lot? I don't eat it anymore. When I was with Paul, You take okra and then you can like put some seasoning on it, put it in the air fryer, fry it up, and they're almost like French fries. They have like crunchy
Yeah.
texture to them.
Yeah, I like Brussels too. I put Brussels in the air fryer. That shit's good. It's like a steakhouse.
Shitting yourself afterwards.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I do like
Oh,
asparagus, actually.
I used to eat
Me
that.
I
too.
really like asparagus. I don't eat it right now, but I like it.
It just makes me smell funny.
Right.
I'm the laziest ever. I just take that bag of mixed veggies that has the corn, peas, beans,
Yep.
carrots in it, defrost it, just dump it in my rice.
Yep. That's exactly what I do.
Yeah. If I even do that, which is rare. I'm
Dump
honestly,
it in your yogurt.
yeah, like honestly, dude. The only thing I really eat now is like baby carrots when it's easy. Baby carrots and kimchi. That's it.
I kind of just go to the frozen vegetables aisle and then look at all like the ready to steam bags of vegetables and just kind of I just feel it out while I'm
Yeah.
there. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
this looks good for this week.
Yeah, exactly.
How many are Shyly will do for our girls?
Probably 0.
Zero.
I mean, for some guys, especially the one in our Discord that's addicted to porn, I mean, that's probably 20 hours worth of fucking repetition. But
Hey, porn addiction's fucking real, dog.
The only way you're gonna be able to finger bang like you need to is go into failure, dude. That's all. That's all it's about.
You ever fucking been in there getting a fucking cramp and shit?
Yeah, dude.
they're like, don't stop. I'm like, bitch, I don't really have a choice.
Fuck! Yeah, like, you're sweating and you're not even started. You're like both handing it, like, oh my god.
It's fucking all bloated from a bulk and growth hormone. They're like, don't stop. I'm like, did I stop feeling my hand like 20 minutes ago?
I
So.
don't even know if this is working anymore.
I didn't even feel my hand when we started. Like, fucking,
Does
it just had me
does it
tingling.
still feel good? Because I don't know.
Oh my god. So you pull it out and then there's just blood on it. You're like, oh, I did too much. Fuck.
more
Yeah,
lubrication.
Hunter is also peak. Even though they
Yeah.
didn't even finish it, it's still peak.
Yeah, it's diabolical what they did. They did not even.
The way they left it off was perfect, though.
Yeah.
It's just like you want more. They're writing more right now.
Yeah, they're coming out with the new ones, aren't they?
There's new chapters coming out. There's actually another arc that hasn't been animated yet. So neither of the animes have the last arc of the manga in them.
Yeah.
So if you want more, you can go read more. But
Yeah, that's what I always tell people. And the mangas aren't bad too. It's just like finding them is usually problematic. Like for example, if I wanted to get all the Berserk ones, it's like almost $500 online.
yeah. Well, I mean, there's a
crazy.
shit ton of them. You could get you could get the Dark Horse fucking
The collectors.
Yeah, there's like 7 or 8 of them, I think.
In
I don't
Japan,
read
there's
mine
no
right now.
shortage.
I don't have the time. I've got some. I have before, but like right now, no.
It's good shit.
I've read a lot more Warhammer than manga.
Yeah, me too. Love that shit, dude. The Warhammer lore is just something I could immerse myself in infinitely.
It's insane. It's insane because I have people that'll ask me, and they're like, "Do you like Warhammer?" I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "How do I get into Warhammer?" I'm like, what do you think is cool? There's something in there for you."
Like
Should
the
I just
entry
go on,
point
like,
is
the-
vague.
Should I just go on like the wiki and start reading shit? I'm like, I mean, you'll be looking for like a drop of water in the ocean at that point.
Yeah.
I just tell them to start with the Horus Heresy and read Horus Rising, and then if you don't like that book, then you won't like any of them.
You could start just about anywhere and be like,
Legit.
oh, holy fuck. It's crazy.
I forgot to turn my fan on.
I actually went to failure and I couldn't. Yeah, it's not optimal, buddy.
Stop gooning. It's bad for your brain.
It is. As soon as you stop, you realize that women exist.
Dude, as soon as you stop watching porn, it's so much easier to actually like have a connection with a human woman. It's insane.
It's insane, bro.
The sex
It's
is way
insane.
better. The conversations are better. If you
This-
currently watch porn and you're doing that shit like fucking every day or even every week, I guarantee you that your sex life sucks.
Yeah.
'Cause this
You would
shit's just
be
ass.
so surprised at how much your dick gets sensitized to pussy when you stop touching it.
Yeah.
It's insane.
That's why I use Plan B on the first date sometimes.
Bang.
Bro, I just bust loads into everybody, bro. I don't even.
I was on trend, so I'm like, I should be fucking good. But
At this point, I don't know what I got, but it's the batting average is 100 so far, so we're straight. We're good. Just gonna keep going.
1,000. 100 to be a little concerning.
Yeah,
100
yeah,
would be 9 kids.
Yeah.
Then.
Fucking 9 out of 10 having kids.
yeah. You're right. Fucking hell, yeah, you're right. Yeah, 1,000. That's where we're at. Unless there's some kids in fucking Japan, Korea, and Thailand that I don't know about, then
Could be.
Potentially.
we're fucked. I don't know. I mean,
I mean,
it's
you're
not.
not really fucked in Japan. You were supposed to leave anyway.
Yeah,
so.
you gotta leave anyway.
Yeah.
You're actually improving their population. So.
Yeah, I'm solving world crises by.
I'm solving a world crisis by impregnating Japanese women. Okay. It's altruistic. It's not a fetish.
Yeah, I don't have a fucking fetish. I'm serving the world, all right?
It's not a fetish. I'm a humanitarian.
Yeah.
And we're in trade talks with them right now anyway, so you're really just improving the trade agreement, improving our economy.
Exactly.
Too,
Exactly.
So there you go.
Yeah. I'm
You're
breeding
welcome.
future leaders,
Yeah, you're gonna be thanking me when gas is $2 a gallon. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna be fucking sorry. have an army of ginger Japanese people fucking running shit. See
Where
what's
did we get all
up.
these 6-foot mixed Japanese?
Where the fuck did these guys come from, dude? Fuck
like
it
single-handedly increase the average height of Japan.
That'd be such a good fucking opportunity, man. Just
Buy some property, impregnate the whole countryside. There you go.
Yeah.
Populate it yourself.
one after the
Everyone
other.
in the prefecture.
I'll be like Blondie Blue, but for Japanese women only.
1,100 Japanese women in one day.
That would be crazy, dude. There's no way.
I mean, it
There's
doesn't
no-
work the other way
there's no
around. Like you
sperm
can't.
No,
You can't
it's
do it.
literally you can't.
There's not enough PT 141 on the planet.
No.
I'd be
By-
I'd be like 3 or 4 in. I'm like, no,
Yeah,
we're good.
by the-
I want to do
by the-
anything else.
By the fourth one, if I even got to come, it'd be like a drop. It'd be like fucking, come on!
I think it was just
Squeezing
kinda go,
everything out.
Just kind of go like,
Shoot air out.
yeah.
I've gone like 7 or 8 rounds before. Eventually, I just get so fucking sore. I'm just like, I got nothing. Like, I got fucking.
You just,
like,
it hurts.
Just
It
a limp
hurts.
fucking noodle at that point.
What women don't realize is this shit can hurt for men too, alright? It's fucking. Sometimes it's like you don't want to have to deal with it, but you got to keep going because she's not done. You're just like, God damn it, dude. I just want to quit. I want to put it in the towel rough.
I was wrapping this up 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, I was ready to be done. Are you good? Like I can finish in a minute if you're down. Like let's just make this.
I'm fully prepared to start flexing it whenever we need.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Is this pod only on YouTube or Spot? I don't even know how to upload to Spotify or Apple, so not just YouTube.
I don't either.
I imagine it's probably not hard, but if you have to pay for it, like I'm already losing money every fucking YouTube video I make, so gotta get monetized one of these times.
Yeah. It'll happen. Just gotta get watch hours.
Yep.
What I would do is I would clip these, bro, and like what I would do is we come in, you like create subject matters, like 3 subjects that we'll talk about, whether it's like reactions to pieces of content, news, whatever the case might be. And then we talk about that thing, and then you clip that segment and make that like 8-minute segment or whatever into a video. That is an easy way to grow a YouTube channel for sure. Because then you have like directive in a conversation, and it can be its own video. It's encapsulated in like an 8 to 9 minute section, and boom.
Yeah, that's what More Plates was doing when he was actually active.
Yeah, I have a second channel called Colton Slop, where like I used to cut up all my lives and then make each video I reacted to, just like Asmongold or them. Like I would do that, and that channel is doing really well. But I stopped doing that.
I was gonna say how many YouTube channels you have. You got the bike one too.
I have 3. Yeah,
That's so much. That's so
I know.
much.
Yeah, it's hard.
YouTube takes
It's-
so long.
It does. It takes a ridiculous amount of time, but it's fun. I like doing it. If I could just like let my hands off of coaching, I would just do YouTube because I love it so much. Like it's so much fun. Since I was a kid, I've always like I just want to make videos. I like videos.
Yeah, I love doing it, and then like I feel like in the summertime I just have other shit to do, and then it gets put like as like my last thing, and then when I get time I do it. But like during the winter I'll just sit here and just fucking knock them out left and right because there's not as much to do outside.
Yeah. For sure.
All right. So any other questions, or do we end on impregnating fucking Japan?
That's it.
That's a good place to call it.
I think
Yeah.
it is too. All right. Well,
Fuck
it
'em.
was fun. You guys will see these as shorts. I imagine there will be an interesting one. I don't know if we'll get flagged for that one, but we'll see.
We'll see.
We're gonna find out.